All right. Welcome everyone to Surrounded. All right. So this is a game that is early access on Steam. It released back in I think June, could be July of 2022, and it's a zombie survival horror game. Like, like 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid, things like that. More into a voxel 3D Project Zomboid. I think it leads more into the like that, really. Um, but there is some elements of 7 Days to Die in it. There's no things like Blood Moon or anything like that. At least for right now in this part of early access. So I've done played a little bit, but we're going to make a new character and everything. Um, so right now, I don't think the prior occupation does anything on any of this, so you can just choose what you want, really. Hmm. Mohawk on that one. Yeah, that works. That works. And here is your settings for the game. There's a lot of different presets. You can start from a preset and then change what you want. There's also permadeath up here, as you can see. I'm going to choose the easy. And there's only actually one setting that I want to turn on. So I'd like keeping my inventory on death in case I die. And everything else, there's like airdrops, stuff. You can turn on like headshot mode where you have to kill them through the head, stuff like that. XP multipliers, all this stuff. Level scaling of the enemies and stuff like that. How hard they will scale, radiation, length of day, uh, respawning, and all that stuff. I've only played about an hour of the game by myself, so I'm not really know what I would want to change right now, except for, keeping my inventory when I die and the vehicles and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and start here. Okay. And they do keep track of how many days you survived. There is a couple of quests in here if you wish. So we started with a orange shirt, brown heavy jeans, some boots. We have a knife on us, and we do have rags, which is bandages basically. We want to drag down. As you can see, there is a food system as well. And real quick, I need to change my keybinds so I can use the buttons correctly. pulling out your weapon, just push the deal. The weapons automatically go on to 1, 2, 3, 4. Your melee weapon is always going to be 4. Your pistol is always 3, and your 2 primary and secondary are 1 and 2 respectively. And then G is going to be various things, most likely grenades and stuff. 6, 7, and 8 you can place on. 9, I haven't found anything that fits in 9 yet. I don't know why. To use the combat, though, is a little bit different. You have to hold right click to be prepared, and then you stab with the left click. So kind of like Project Zomboid in their isometric damage stuff. You can crouch to do things. You can actually sprint sneak if you wish. The zombies do have a pretty good range on finding you, even if you are sneaking. The combat, I will give it, is a little bit janky. You can turn things if you wish. There's a crowbar for us. There's some 12 gauge ammunition in case we should use a shotgun. You're very limited on weapon, bag space at first. Okay. Okay. Medical supply. Another knife, some lock picks. Okay, so he saw us, so we don't need to hide. Keep us topped off. But that's all of these guys, so let's go over here and see if there's anybody out back. Some clothes do have pockets as well, so you do want to watch in case you find clothes, a shirt or pants with extra pockets. Mainly military things do that. You may also want to watch at, of course, bags and things. Here's a wrecked vehicle. It is a hold down the interact key to loot, but you can change that in the settings if you want. You can also see this is a vehicle wrecked underneath where it says random. That means how much, what you can get out of it. There is a couple of things like a fridge would give you food and water and things like that. Ammo boxes would give you ammo. There is a quick search feature, but it does crash. There are magazines you can read for multipliers on things. And then there is stuff that just gives you straight up XP in a skill. These are office pants, but they don't, it would actually say if it had extra storage in them, if it did. Cloth makes bandages, so you want to grab that. There's sturdy water. There's a scavenging book. So you do have a crafting tab right here. Takes 2 cloth to make a bandage. And things like that. It does give you the price of things as you look over them. I'm going to just put this in here for now, bring this up here, turn this over to the side in case I need some water. But we do have a house right here next to us, so... Okay. Thought I heard somebody. some extra bandages. Okay. So as you can see, the fridge is residential, which means it has food and drink in it. Plastic bottle, which it's just garbage. That's not. There's actually a difference in bottles. There is bottles that have water in them that you consume that turns it into an empty bottle, and then there's these plastic bottles, which is just garbage. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of the ammo because we need food more than we need ammo because we don't even have a weapon right now. It's a sink residential, which means it has food and drink in it. There's a water bottle that does have some stuff in it. There's a butcher knife we could use instead as a weapon if we wish to. There's a can of baked beans, so there's some food and water in there if we want it. Trash is always random. Trash bags are always random. There's a flare gun in it. Some bolt cutters. Oh, there's a tent. Okay. So let me empty out my inventory real quick. The tent is interesting in that you right click it and you click place and you can place it. You can scroll it with the mouse wheel will turn it. As you have all these instructions over here on the side, I'm just going to place it there. Now, what the interesting thing with the tent is you can sleep in it, but it also has an inventory in it for you to store things if you wish to. So I'm just going to move everything that I want in here, and then I'll pick out what I want in a minute. Definitely going to want those. I'm going to put these gloves on because it doesn't actually offer any protection. It's just gloves. And there is a flare gun that I'll put here. And we do have one flare. Okay. Not the greatest thing. So I'm going to carry this. I'm going to carry that. Carry that. And I'm going to carry a water with us. In fact, I'm going to go over here and grab all the stuff out of here. And I'm going to put the dirty water up and keep the clean water on us. Nothing else I really want out of that. The scrap metal is used for crafting things, but I don't need to craft anything, so we're not really going to worry about it. Dresser, residential, mostly clothes, blue plaid shirt. I like having blue. I like the color blue more than I like orange, so we're just going to do that. We're going to rip the clothing. That's going to give us 2 cloth. It's a bottle of alcohol that we can use. There's a machete in here. A cupboard that's residential. Ah, there's a hunter vest. So this, as you can see, has 24 slots on it and does have some armor protection. Put that in our body armor slot, and now we have more storage. There's a flashlight. There's some 9mm ammunition, some black heavy jeans. I like having black more than I have blue, so rip that, rip that. There's no durability for anything in the clothing slots, so your boots, your stuff here, but there is durability for your armor things. And then this is trash that we can't interact with, and there's a bed that we can't do anything with. Um, I will say, unfortunately, even though the crowbar says you can remove some trash things, but not everything. The devs have come out and said that they're going to eventually they're going to be making actual more worlds, and any worlds going forward, they hope to have it where everything is destroyable. Everything in the game is destroyable in some fashion or another. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make more. You know what? I actually don't need more bandages right now. I want to save them in case I get some antiseptic. Go ahead and grab this out. Put off in here. Now, the thing of it is this does not, the tents that I found so far does not have uh, a spawn point. You need a sleeping bag for a spawn point, which you can find out in the world. You also do have a map, but you can't see where you are unless you get a GPS item. And that all goes down up in here. We have a GPS here. We have a compass. We have a fishing hook. We have a binoculars, a flashlight, and grenades slash Molotovs there. Some vehicles are lootable. The only ones I found that are actually lootable that you can salvage is, and they're basically salvage only to get scrap metal, is ones that have black smoke coming out of them. Letter boxes, that it's random. Okay. First time running into mailboxes. And there is our sleeping bag that we were wanting. So that'll give us a spawn point, some 5.56 ammunition, more lock picks, black gloves that are not fingerless, a table we can put down if we want to set stuff on it, a red plaid shirt that I'm just going to rip, the smartphone, post-it notes, rope I'll take with us. I haven't found a need for rope yet, but never can tell. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over here to this little place, and I'm actually going to do it upstairs so I can set my spawn point upstairs. So we right click it, click place, and we can sync it if you want to by holding shift. Whoops. And then if we hold shift and hit Q, we automatically rotate it 90 degrees from wherever it was. I'm going to take the machete and put down in the tent. So now we can look over this. You scroll with the mouse wheel to change the options of what you want to do with it. We want to set our spawn point with it. Why the tents don't have the ability to do that, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to make... maybe they don't want to make the... Okay, can't get rid of that. Maybe they don't want to make... maybe they don't want to make the sleeping bag redundant or something. I don't know. This is just stuff we can set things on, kind of like in Project Zomboid. You can move it, you can pick it up, basically. There's a battery. We can use that for our flashlight when we need to. Some food, another scavenging deal, and some 306. Oh, we have been leveling up. Pushing J will bring up this little thing. Gives us our survivor's license, or the age we entered, our sex, our prior occupation, how many zombies we killed, bosses we killed, humans killed, animals killed, infestations destroyed. There's no PvP right now. What they're talking about humans killed is the bandits and stuff like that. Or if you want to turn on the friendlies. This is all passive skills up here at the top. So if you hover over it, it tells you what it does and everything like that. And here is where you can spend points. Your first point is always going to be in this top one, which gives us health regeneration up to 80%, as long as your player is in good condition. It's just nice. Then you can choose which direction to go from here. And it always goes down to here. So critical hitter, double chance of critical hits, melee and ranged. Distraction, you can actually learn to whistle enemies. Default key is O. And then we have combat roll, which allows us to roll all the way of incoming attacks, which is a key. I kind of want the critical hit myself. and that actually took 2 points. As you can see, they each cost 2 points, then 3 points, then 4 points, 5 points actually. And then the last one down here is also 5 points. And then you have your quest log here to go to the Valley Safe Zone as our first one. Okay, there's a fireman's axe for us, which we actually do not have enough room to get. But there's also a tactical hatchet. Okay, this is another thing that you need to be aware of. Each different type of item has a different stamina drain, and actually taking this one is worse than taking this one. As you can see, that stamina drain, even though it says 3%, it has a bar underneath it, which means the lower it is, the worse it is. I think I'm trying to get it correctly, but I don't always get it correctly. But basically what you want, unless you're wanting the more melee damage to use it as a weapon, if you're just using it to grab like wood and stuff out of the world to build things, you want the thing that takes less stamina drain. So I'm just going to take that, some ammo, some cloth, cigarettes. Actually, you can use them if you wish to. They give you 5 energy, 1 hunger, and then they reduce medical by 1, which means it hurts you by 1, and it reduces your thirst by 1. There are some flare rounds. I guess we can use our flare if we wanted to. I don't know why we would want to, but we can. This one is completely empty. So this one's kind of pre-set up for you to use as a base if you wish to. There's no obvious gaping holes, except for there's no doors. I don't think I found a working door at all. But like I said, I've only played an hour, so I haven't really been that far. And I'm going to just go ahead and stick that in there. So I'm not going to be getting any wood for a little bit. So back over here was our spawn point. Let's go ahead and go this way and see what we got over here. We can't mark our house. We don't have the ability to mark our house without a GPS unit. So we're just going to have to keep in mind where the direction that we need to go to get to our place. Also, we're a little bit hungry and thirsty. So as you can see, you get empty water bottles and you do get cans. I haven't found a use for cans, so I usually just drop them right now. They'll probably be useful later on, but I'm just not needing them right now. Okay, so this is a sprinter. There is sprinters in the game. There's various types of zombies. The shamblers are the most common. They're the basic enemy. Then you have the sprinters. There is the acidic one, which is they explode on death. And then you have the there's a couple other ones I haven't run into personally. Nighttime in this game is very, very dark. You do need a flashlight, definitely. Sprinter there, sprinter there. Okay, so we got 2 sprinters over there. Yeah, that didn't do anything, did it? Okay, we only got one of them, which is great. Oh, he got me. And there is currency, actually money. Um, there's actually two types of currency in this game. One is just your basic money, and the other is credits. Okay, so there's an acidic one. Oh, okay, so that's why there's so many bad ones here. Yeah, we definitely don't want to mess with anything over there. We don't have the equipment to go and mess with any of that. That's a gun store right there, so not sure where we are on the map. I can't tell, but yeah. So that's a gun store. We definitely can't do anything over there, unfortunately. Well, I would like to sneak in over there. It doesn't actually, you can't sneak that well unless you have a higher sneak skill, which I don't. I guess we could go over here and check on this thing. Looks like a highway thing that collapsed. Not anything even leading to it anymore. So it's been a long time. It's already overgrown. 45. And a bag of concrete, plaid shirt, some wooden planks, a ceiling light, spark plugs, work boots, and we'll change those out. And I don't really need to, I'm not going to be building anything with concrete right now. As you can see, we don't have a watch right now, except for on our J key. So it's 19 right now. And this is pushing L, has no battery. Damn. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Well, if we just head back this way, we should be okay. Unless something's going to come out and jump us, since it's nighttime now. There we go. Called on the couch. All right, so we're going to choose the sleep option. I don't know what this does. I'm just pushing sleep. Sleeping just lets you sleep. I don't know what the other one does. I'm not interested in finding out. Well, we know what's the other way. Let's go this way and see what we find over here. Towns are going to be swarming, and most likely there's going to be a vault in the town. If Yeah, I can't even see it, but there'll be on most towns there'll be a red biohazard symbol on it. There's another acidic undead. Try to go around him. Um, and I'm pretty sure that's where the bosses are off in that. Is this the place I think it is? I found this before. It is. Okay. So this is a mini mall, and I found this in my last place. So that's interesting. I know where I am. Going down that way is our place. Yeah, Pacific Palm Mall. This is where I've been before. So last time I was here, they kicked things off pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm not sure why they haven't right now. Usually the guys, I wonder if they've already taken care of all the zombies out there. I'm not sure. The problem is I had a pistol the last time I came over here, so I don't have like anything really good to deal with the bandits. But usually the bandits are like in here attacking things. Let's see if I can sneak over here. Take that in case I need it. Yeah, Paul Dart. He's getting like swarmed. I don't know why he's not fighting back. I don't know. Last time I was here, he was dead as well. Makeshift muffler, which is kind of like a silencer for weapons. There's a Molotov. Okay. Gauge. And then there is the containers I haven't talked about yet. There is little containers like this one you can get. It only holds what it says it holds, but you can it's basic this game basically has nested containers in it. So you can have backpacks and backpacks and backpacks. Okay, they've kicked things off. I think one time I found a pistol in a trash bag. That's kind of what I'm going for, to see if I can find one somewhere. I haven't found a way in that. We do want to go into the clothing store if at all possible. Take care of this guy. The reason why is because clothing stores might have backpacks, actually. Like this school backpack right there. It's not much, but it is something. Ah, there we go. Blue puffy coat. But we already have something better, so I can actually just rip that. Can't rip the shirt, the hat, so not worried about that. Either have the hunting boots. Nothing in here. You have to be looking at the item to open it. You can't look around yourself. There we go. Blue cargo pants that actually has some extra storage on them. So we have even more storage. So we got a school backpack. It's not much, but it's better than anything else. Unfortunately, that's going to do that. I wish it didn't. I wish we could rearrange it, but whatever. Okay, this is like a storage area here. Loading dock, I guess you could say, for the mall. You know what? I'm going to take the nails. I'm not going to worry about the shelf. Oh, we got to be careful. There's a guy right there. Get some alcohol, which is, I don't think we can actually drink. It doesn't have stuff. Okay, there's an energy bottle, some canned tuna, some food. Let me go ahead and eat some. And I'm going to go ahead and drink this water bottle. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So, like I said, nested containers we can do. We can actually put this in here. We can right click it. We can open it. And now we can put all of our food items in here to have food when we want. We don't actually have to have it on us. And that's actually all the food we have. Unfortunate, but it is. So you can actually keep yourself um pretty organized in this game with the nested container system. Some cloth. He's moved over there. I think this is the last thing we need to loot. Trash bin, can opener, which we don't need. The main thing we want to go loot is actually up on the roof, which I think I'm going to go ahead and try and head for. I don't think there's anybody up there. We got to get up the escalator, though, to get up there. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that helps us out. So let me dump that there. Put that there. Put that there. We could actually put this in here, right click and open it, and we have a school backpack. That's the power of the storage system in here. We also have this tool cabinet that we can take along with us to put various things in, building stuff. Wire cutters, okay. Random tools. I'm just going to start dropping things into the bag that I don't need on me right now. I don't really need that. I'm just going to leave it. There's no, as far as I've run into, there's no sickness system in the game yet. So being in the rain doesn't hurt you or anything. It's just cosmetic right now. So let's go into the roof first. Go up the ladder. I don't know if it's still here or if this was something random I found. Nope, it's still here. See that big old crate over there? That's a high rare loot thing. It's abandoned high tier crate. Military high tier. So you're going to find weapons and stuff in this thing like this. Okay, so there's a Valkyrie drum magazine. There's a Barrett. We have an AR-45, which takes 45 ACP ammo. There's a Chris Vector magazine. A FNFile magazine. Some batteries. 300 Winchester. Ammunition. A military crate. Which we can place. Okay. Weapon cleaning kit. A 9mm drum magazine. Some water for us. That's nice. an M4CQB with 5.56, a gas can that we're going to want for a car, 5.56, 45, 9 mil, an AR-45 magazine. I think that should go with that weapon. So we definitely have a weapon now. Yes, we do, because there's already a magazine in it. Okay. So 9 mil radiation pills, some regular splints, a level 3 key card. Jeez, okay. And a CR308 magazine, which we don't have. So we do have this. It did come with the 5.56 magazine, so we can use that as well if we need to. But none of this we have. This is a unique, I think it's a unique. There's legendary gear in the game, and this is for the legendary, I think, Valkyrie, and this is for the legendary Barrett. Or there might be even a tier higher than unique since it says it's named. So I'm not sure. Now, I'm going to take this with me, but I'm not sure I'll be able to use it. And then there's the Winchester ammo. Okay. That's going to be, I would love, I'm going to take that with me. That is for a sniper rifle, and I love sniper rifles personally. All right, so I need to open this up. So we have some, just want to double check all the ammo that I have. Some 308 is in here. Okay. So let's see. So we got some 45, which should go on to this and this. And we have that, and we have an extra clip for it, which I'm going to put up there. And then we have the 5.56, which we don't have much of. So we're going to be using the 45 mainly then. We don't have any 9 mil, so I'm just going to drop the 9 mil into the backpack right now. I could actually save space by just dropping that off in there. Put the key card in there. I'm going to put the flare in there because we're not going to be keeping the flare gun now. I'm just going to get that off of my bar. I don't want that on me right now. We have 2 shots for it if we ever find the weapon. I doubt we ever find the weapon. Various medical supplies for things. Just kind of want to get organized for things. Okay. So we have a ranged option now, which is nice. This helicopter isn't lootable. There's nothing else up here. I don't think there's a trash bag up here. I can't remember. You can walk across the glass. It's no problem. It doesn't break or anything. I don't even know if you can break it. You do automatically grab the thing. There's a safe right here. To get off the ladder, hit stop deals. Unfortunately, this is a advanced lock, so we can't even open that. When I looted it before, it was actually just a regular lock. Okay, there's another tent in here. 8 slots. Okay, so that's exactly the same. We can just get rid of that. There's a makeshift muffler. Just gonna put that there. Some more 9 mil, which I'll throw off in there. Angling for beginners. The 56 slot tent. I'll keep it in case, because we can just use it for storage if we wanted to. Loaded pallet. That's industrial. Okay. Another duffel bag. Okay. Huh, interesting. Won't let me put it off in there for some reason. Is it's not weight, because weight isn't a thing in the game yet. It just won't let me oh, it was too big. That's why. Okay. So I need to shuffle things around real quick. So I'm gonna actually put this off in my pants. Okay, I need a 6x6, I think, for that to fit. Yeah. Okay. That can fit into that. That can fit into that. That can fit there. There's another gas can for us. Some metal fence. Block spawns, apparently. Okay. That in there. Some electrical wire, some sharp blades, metal rods, and some more rope. I'll throw off in there. So, yeah, I now have even more storage. So that was nice to find another one. At certain points, it gets to be where you don't need all that storage right there. Just takes up room. Okay, so that's 56. That's 56. So that's the exact same thing. I do not need that one. We're going to take the extra bolt cutters. There's a fishing rod for us. And some cloth. Okay. So now I'm not as worried for going and about those guys outside. Go in here's food because it's a burger place or something like that, I think, in here. Some canned tuna. Trash bags in the bathroom. There's a 50 slot campsite tent. So I'm not sure if there's a difference. I'm going to take that with me just in case. Criminal Mastermind magazine. Thief skills. Okay. There's just some XP for the scavenging skill. There's some water purification tablets. Okay, so oh, my water is down here. So what you do to use some of this stuff, you have to it's kind of non-intuitive. It doesn't actually you can't just like right click and use it. You have to take it, drag it on it, and now you have um clean water to drink. So that's how that's used. Take some extra wire cutters. I already have some black fingerless gloves, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's not anything else in the bathroom. There's some more dirty water, which we can clean up. It's not always one for one. There's another extra sleeping bag. I'm going to take that with us. It's another makeshift muffler. Put that there. Some more 5.56. That's great. We can put that into our weapon, our clip. Okay, so take this off. And changing clips is a thing. You can just reload if you have one in your inventory, but if you have a weapon like this one right here, the M4, you actually if I just have this one single clip, I have to take it out, drag ammo onto it, and put it back in. It's you don't really want to do that in the middle of a firefight. So you kind of have to watch yourself on that. You want at least two. There's a wallet for us, so we can put that in our container. And now what that is it holds everything related to money. So our stuff right here can be put in here, but it also holds key cards as well, and it holds credits. That's all I found that it holds so far. I haven't done anything to be infected by weather yet, so even though there is, even though there is, like, seasons and stuff, I haven't been hot or anything yet. Okay, definitely keeping that. Another deal of bolt cutters. The camping lamp for light. I think that uses, oh. I think that uses, uh, batteries, if I'm not mistaken. So the ceiling light we can actually use now since we have that small generator. And there's 3 various sizes of generators. There's small, medium, and large. That's the small one. More clothing racks, which is good. Camo skirt, 8 sizes. Huh. Another backpack. I don't think there's ever anything in the backpacks. You can't, like, rip the boots. You can't, like, rip the beanies. You can the she mages. You can rip the gloves, apparently. And we can't rip that. I'm not gonna take that. I don't need another one of that size. In fact, I'll probably be not even taking, um, this one with us. I'll just be taking the extra storage from that. So luggage off in here. So they're fighting something out there. Wanderer pants is still 8 slots, which I already have. Trapper hat. Trainers. Boots. More gloves I can reap. Let's see, where is it? Is it off in here? Yep, it's off in here. I'm gonna set spawn point here. There is an airdrop coming in. Day 3. Leaking. We really can't do anything. We don't know where it's landing or nothing because we don't have a GPS. If we had a GPS, it would be automatically marked on a map as green. Hey, we pretty much went everywhere upstairs, so All right, here we go. It should just automatically go into our wallet. Okay, we got us another 5.56 magazine. That's nice. Okay, so we got to do some organizing real quick because I want to get this, fill it up as much as we can. That back in. I'm just going to drop that in there since we don't have anything. Drop that into there. This doesn't go into the food deal, so it's not food. Okay. Don't see anybody. All dark. Oh, that's unfortunate. The last time this guy was dead, he dropped a named weapon, so he didn't do it this time. So show attachments. I want the clip. Don't think there's any ammo in it. 7.62 ammo. Grab that. Small red dot sight. That's nice. That'll help me out. That's a regular medical bandage. Some painkillers. Some 9mm, which um okay. Some more 5.56. Okay. Hold on just a second. Gauge. This is just another one of ours, so I mean we could take it to sell it. It's 160, but I don't have the room for it, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to leave it. Seven six two, some more 5.56. Small medical kits. Damn. I need that. Get that down here. Yeah, all of our stuff is full. We had a good loot. We had a good loot day. We had a great loot day. So, oh, the empty ones can actually go in there. Okay, cool. So that actually saves me a lot of room. Didn't think about that. Take that with us in case we need it. That actually can be dropped. Throw that off in there. That can go there. Let me open this up. keep this 5.56 on us, even though it's just one shot. Let me see. Let me open this one. Is this where? Nope. There it is. So let's drop that off in there. All right. So now we got some more room for things. Was there another guy? Or did I kill him all? I thought there was another guy, and I was wondering if he, like, wandered off out here, but looks like he's still here. I mean, he's either I killed him or something. But that's basically the mall done, so that was really fun, wasn't it? So we're going to go do one other thing before we go for the day. It's going to be a little bit longer of a video, but I want to go get us a car. I want to go see if the car I had before is there. So this right here is a vehicle you can salvage. You get, so far, only thing I've gotten out of it is salvage metal. You find these cars like this, it'll say burnt out vehicle, and you can salvage it. Hold on just a second. I don't know the control for this. How do I... Oh, fishing rod goes on to 9. Okay. X is changing fire mode. That's what I was looking for. All right, real quick. Let me get this and put it here so that's not taking up room anymore. Yeah, I want semi-auto. But I'm not really needing to use... Unless they're an acidic, I don't really need to use. Oh. Huh? Pump action shotgun. Okay. I don't think I can grab that. Is it possible? No, I can't put it there, but I can put this up, that up there, and then stuff it right there for now. This helicopter is lootable. It's random what's off in here. Got some 9mm, rags, money, office shoes, some 12 gauge. More water purification tablets, which is nice. A battery, some more lock picks. Okay, nice. Now this is a diner. It's not a the gas station. The gas station's on further up. Get a baseball bat. I'm not really interested in that. I just want to go up to where the gas station is to see if that car that I had before is still there. I'm kind of wondering if everything's like a static spawn, because all the same loot crates and stuff are in the exact same area. All the loot is the same. The loot boxes are the same that I've run into. Like this, I knew this was here. So I think everything is static. There's some more 5.56 for us. There's some 45 that I'm going to keep right there. Some more 12 gauge. Let's fill up that clip. So now I have 3 clips for our weapon. It's a little bit of a trip, but it's not too bad. We'll get there in just a few minutes. Over here, up on the left, coming up, should be um a church with a bunch of friendly scavengers around. Oh, there we go. That's nice. 308, 12 gauge. All right. Yeah. All right. So real quick, let me take this. Let me see. Can I throw this off? I can throw that off in the air. Wow. Okay. I didn't. That actually fits on that. That's nice. Let me see. I have some more 9mm in here somewhere. I'll fill that up for an extra deal for when I need it. All right. So now I have a sidearm as well with a 50-round clip in it, which is actually really freaking nice. Here's another burnt out vehicle. Huh. There was a bunch of friendly scavengers here before taking out these guys. So I don't see them. I was wondering if he explode on me, wouldn't be near him. So basically what he does is he explodes on you when he dies, if he's on you, and throws out a bunch of radiation. A level 0 key card. Some more 9mm. Some money. Random tool deal. More that. I'm not going to take another sleeping bag. I don't need another one. $12-slot jacket. This is 24 slots, so yeah, not as good as mine. Check what's in the crates. Oh, can break, damage rocks and trash objects. This is first sledgehammer I've seen. Okay, well that's interesting. Yeah, that's the first sledgehammer I've seen. I don't think I have enough room to even try and get that. Yeah, I think that's like one, it's like 1, 2. Yeah, I don't even think I could get that. I don't need that anymore. I can just get rid of that. And it goes sideways for me? No, it's a little bit too big for even go sideways. So it has to go up and down. There it goes. Got it to fit, and then I have my ammo back here. All right. Well, we fit a sledgehammer in our duffel bag. Glad there's no weight system, because it wouldn't work. Ooh, there's a radiated. Is he just gonna... Okay. If he's dead, he doesn't spread radiation. Okay. Here's another ammo crate for us. More metal fence, some spark plugs. Okay. Oh, also as an aside, you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just take your 9mm and do this? As far as I know, yeah, that doesn't work. You have to actually take the clip out to refill it. Doesn't work. So, yep, the car isn't here, so at least I can say that much. Because the last time I was here, the car was like right here in this area. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It was like right here. It was a It was a Dodge Charger, just called a Charger. I don't think I ever went this way in my playthrough, so let's just run on down through here and see what's off down here. This is a new place to me. Let me see something real quick. Let's open this up. We have some food. Take a drink. I'm going to keep my bottles, definitely. I don't think we can put, yeah, we can't put the cans in there, so I'm just going to leave the cans. I am full. So can I do it like this? No. What about if we drop that? So we can pick that up there, do that there. Yeah, we have to do it in our inventory. Okay. Unfortunate, but yeah. All right. This ain't a bad place. Okay. That's the first time I've ever killed an animal in the game. And there is a campfire in the crafting deal right here. So you can craft a campfire right here. You need to grab 4 logs, eight stone, and you can craft one, and you can cook your food in it and boil your water and stuff like that. The water purification tablets are more about doing it on the move, so you don't have to set up a camp or anything. I was hoping to run around and find a vehicle so I could show you a vehicle, but we didn't find one this episode, which is unfortunate, but I'm probably going to be playing more of this. I'm really having fun with this game. Damn, a bad shot at that far range. Okay, so there's some 9mm for us. There we go. Oh, there's a 308. Finally found one of those. And there's the explosion. He got close enough to want to explode on us. Hmm, that's good stuff in there. Couch and the chair. Hmm. Whoops. Yeah, that fits. Okay. Materials fit. Okay. Mm. Batteries don't go in there. Okay. Cans don't either. Kind of thought so. And the duffel bag is empty. All right. That is pretty much everything then. Whoops. So we got ammo and things. The only thing we're really low on is the 5.56. I mean, not the 5.56, but the 9 mil. All that stuff. Got some medical supplies with us in case we need it. We got food right here, which I'm going to go ahead and purify the water. Going to go ahead and take out any of the empty stuff. There's no spoilage, I'm pretty sure, for anything. So we should be fine on that front. With that marked as a storage container, that means I can put things in here and it won't respawn the loot in it. That way, my stuff won't disappear. So that's why you want to use the second option on any storage you want to keep to use as storage. All right, so we're pretty much ready to go and start exploring this place in the next episode. I was actually going to do this as a one-off and probably not play again, but I'm having so much fun. We're going to continue playing. This might take the place. This is probably going to take the place of my not 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid series right now, where we're doing the apocalypse um, settings because I'm not really it's meh. I'm not I'm not having fun, but I'm also not really not having fun either. It's just meh. But this I'm having fun playing. So we're going to come back and we're going to play this game. So this is my older save that I had. So let's just make a new save. One and just hit save the game. Yes. There we go. Now we have the game saved and things like that. So we'll continue on with this next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in your part of the world. Bye.